Hi crafty friends, this is Kathya Calanine. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I wanted to come to you today with a super quick video to share with you a little bit of a hack, or maybe this has been done before, but I always forget, and I'm starting to use this all the time when I have really thin or intricate die cuts using my tape runner. And you may be scratching your head going, that's not new, Kathya, people are already doing that. But I wanted to share with you how I have discovered that it really works for me. So instead of using like glue and dabbing little tiny bits of glue and then getting it all over your fingers and then having it squish out on your project, I think this one's a little bit easier. And I want to share with you what I will be doing and stuff I'll be using. So if you see those dies on the other side of the left side of the screen, I'm using those, plus I'm using some release paper. Now this can be from contact paper that you line your shelves with, it can be from labels that you are adhering, and you can do this with glue, and you can also do this with your tape runner. So I'm going to be using this dot liner right here. So let me demonstrate. This die is what I'm going to be using because it has the most intricate pieces here. And what I'm going to do is take that out, and I'm going to kind of use a little bit of a sizing to figure out specifically how much glue or how much of the tape runner I'm going to need. And this is just a standard piece of cardstock, and it doesn't matter if I put a pencil mark on this because you're never going to see it. This is the bottom side of the cardstock, and I just put that as a reference point so I would know how much glue to put on here. And I will tell you at the tail end of this video, this particular glue portion did not work, and it's because I wiped too much of the glue off. So when you're doing this, you might want to use some sort of a tacky type glue. This one's just a quick drying glue, and I love it for other purposes. But for this particular demonstration, you may want to use something that's a little bit more tacky. And if you see here, I'm using this tool, and I think I took too much of the glue off before I put that release paper on. But I wanted to demonstrate it just to kind of show you what to do if you decide to use glue. Okay, so now that that glue is adhered, and again, towards the end you'll see that it doesn't work, but I'm going to snip off the corner pieces of the release paper here to demonstrate, the difference between using glue and the tape runner. And the tape runner that I'll be using here is my favorite. It's really awesome because you don't even have to put strips of that adhesive runner on the entire portion of where your die cut is going to be. Just on the edges is perfect. So like if you're doing a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of cardstock, if you run random strips so that you're covering all the edges and maybe a couple of pieces or 3 stripes down the middle towards the center, you're going to be just fine. So save your label paper or release paper from contact shelves. You can even go to the dollar store if you plan on doing that and save that release paper. I have so much of it, and it works perfectly for situations just like this. Okay, so off camera, I am going to run both the glue and the tape runner die cut portions of that cardstock to show you. But hang around, because even though the glue one doesn't work, I want to show you something else that you can do in case it doesn't stick properly. So I'm placing these on here, and then off camera I'm going to go and die cut them for you. So here they are. So this is the one that has the tape runner on it, and watch this. This is so cool. I'm a little off the screen here, I apologize, but I'm pulling off the release paper, and look at that. It's sticky, and it sticks right down to that black cardstock like a dream. There's no glue oozing out. It's perfect, right? So then the glue one is coming next, and I'm going to share with you. So it doesn't really work. The glue didn't really stick to the die cut, but here's the die cut. It doesn't have a lot of stick to it, so watch this. It's going to come right off. But I'm going to show you something that if you have some extra release paper, you can do something else, which is a little bit easier than just tossing this away and having to put little glue dots on it to help it stick to your project. So let's say you've forgotten to put your dot runner and your release paper on the back of your paper before you die cut. You can always take that die cut like I'm doing here and put it on upside down, put it onto a piece of release paper that will cover the whole background, and then you can just randomly swipe your dot runner like I'm doing here, get rid of those little sticky bits, and then adhere it down onto your project just like I'm going to do here, and you have a perfect die cut that has the sticky adhesive on it with no messy glue. So I hope that helps you. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. happy crafting and ciao for now. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button or share this particular craft hack with your crafty friends, and catch me on other social media by either using Calanine Designs to find me or my first and last name, Kathya Calanine. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a crafty day, and ciao for now. Bye.